we have to understand why people went to the suburbs. It's not because they were dumb. It's because the suburbs were providing some things that the dense cities were not. The suburbs provided, ironically, safe spaces for children to ride bicycles because people wanted the children to play safe in the street and ride a bicycle. And ironically, these completely car-dependent environments provided that. Also, the suburbs provide green and contact with nature, more parks. But I believe it's possible to create cities which provide a little bit of both. Higher density environments. You don't need, by the way, 50-story high buildings to have high density. You can have, just with 5, 6-story high buildings, you can have very high densities. A huge amount of pedestrian and bicycle networks, greenways, busways, and we could very easily, with very simple details, have completely different cities that would work much better than the ones that we have today. I see all over the United States, there is clarity. I talk to the Texas developers, and they talk like the most progressive and expert urbanists about mixed use and density and all that. But I think we have to be even more radical, because we talk about the new urbanism in the US, which is like going back to this quaint 1900 town. No, I think we can do some much more radical things with much bigger pedestrian spaces, some more creative and different conceptions of a modern city, given much more importance to the bicycle. I believe the bicycle, and now we have a new machine that I think is going to contribute to completely change the way we live, which is the electric bicycle, because this allows people to use bicycles over longer distances or over hills, or elderly people. Bicycles, I think we really have to, in the future, I think protected bicycle ways are going to be as obvious as sidewalks are today, to have a protected bicycle everywhere. And the United States will have to develop in higher density environments. And the only way to do this is demolishing some of these inner suburbs and making higher densities. But this, what I'm trying to propose is that these new developments can be completely different. Not just the typical street and sidewalk, but you could have, as we are talking about, completely different urban environments.